Hey, welcome to TutorialsPoint. We are continuing to build our hospital landing page using ReactJS. You can find the links for GitHub and previous parts in the description below. Now in this video, we will build the banner component. So now it's time to design our banner component. Now in our components folder, I will create a new folder and let's call it banner. Okay, now inside our banner, I'll create a new file. Let's call it banner.jsx. Hit enter. We'll also create a CSS file for it. So banner.css. Okay. Now in our banner.jsx, I will write RAFCE to get our React snippet quickly. Okay, we don't need this import React from React. Let me just delete it. Instead, I'll import this banner.css file. So I'll write import banner.css. Okay, let's hit save. Now we need to import this banner component into our app.js file. So here, simply write banner and it will automatically import it for us. As you can see, something like this. Hit save. Let's go back to our browser to check. And as you can see, we have this banner. Oh, great. Let's go back to Visual Studio Code. Now let's go inside this banner. Let me close the Explorer for now. Okay, now first our HTML. Now let us start with our main div. Let me give it a class name of banner container. All right. Now inside our banner container, we are going to have multiple divs. Okay. So let me just give it some spacing so that you can understand better. So the first div is going to be banner heading. Okay. This is going to be our first div. Now inside this, we are going to have simple text. So I'll create the h2 tag and I will write this text. Every good thing starts with good health. All right. Okay. Next up, let me just save it and check if it is in our browser. Yeah, there it is. Great. All right. Let's go back to Visual Studio Code. Okay. So we are going to create another div and let's call this div. Okay. What should we give it a class of? Let's say banner sub heading. Okay, now inside there is going to be a paragraph text. Let me just write it. We are here to serve people with patient-centered. Let me just copy paste it. It's really too long to write. So let me just copy and paste it here. Yeah, something like this. This will be our second div. And then we are going to have a third div. So let me just create another div and give it a class name of banner buttons. This will hold our banner buttons, right? So basically in this div, we are going to have two buttons, okay? So let me create two buttons. As you can see, it is very easy to create using shortcuts. We have two buttons. Now, the first button is going to have a text of request appointment. And the second button is going to have a text of learn more. Okay, let's give them class names also so that we can target them easily, right? So let's give this one banner appointment button. You know, it'll be easily recognizable for us. For the second one, let's give it a class name of banner learn button. Great. So this is another div. Let's create another one. And this is just for the design part. So I'll create a div and let's call this banner graphic. It is going to hold a couple of images for us that will actually style our banner. So I'll create image element, actually two image elements. All right. And I'm just going to, the first image element will be an ellipse icon or an ellipse shape. And the second image will be of a doctor. All right. Now we need to import these images. I have already stored them in our assets image files, right? So let me just import them. Now first is going to be our ellipse. So I'm just going to write import ellipse from our assets images, and then we have this ellipse, right? And another, I'm just going to import doctor. Okay, a typo, doctor from our assets and then images, and inside we have this banner doctor.png. Let me save it and let's go back to browser to check. Okay, where are those images, by the way? So we have this paragraph, we have the buttons, and the images are not there. Let me check. Let's go back to, okay, we have not yet written them here. So let me write for the ellipse will be ellipse image, and for this, of course, a doctor image, right? Let's save it, go back to browser, and yeah, this is the ellipse. And if I zoom out, you will see this doctor image. Now, of course, we are going to change its width. So yeah, it will be all fine. So let's go back to Visual Studio Code. That is it for our basic banner HTML, right? Now we need to style it. So let me just split our banner.css so that we can easily see what we are targeting. Great. So first up, let's start with our banner container. Let me copy and let me just target it. Our banner container, I'll give it a display of flex. Okay, let me just go back to browser to check. As you can see, display flex it is. And then let's give it a background color, a slightly different background color. I'll just write it for you, RGB. The first one is 62, and then we have 161, and then we have 255, and then some opacity of 0.04. Let me just save it. Let's go back. So a little bit of bluish, if you are able to see. Okay, all right. Now, after this, I'll just give it some padding as well. So I'll write padding, let's say 50px. Okay, let's check it. Yeah, looks okay for now. Okay, next up is we are going to target our banner content. Now, where is our banner content, by the way? Okay, I did not give it a div. So basically, to make our styling more easier, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap all of these divs inside a new div so that we can easily style them. I'll show you how. I'll create a new div and give it a class of banner content. All right, so let me just wrap it up to the buttons, and this, of course, the graphics div will be different. Okay, so let me just format it. Okay, let me save it. Great. Now, after targeting our banner container, what is next? We need to do something about our banner content, which essentially contains the heading, the subheading, and all the buttons. Of course, the images are in a different div. So what we are going to do is we're going to target this banner container. I'll write banner container, banner content first, and then let's give it a display of flex. Let's check it. Let's go back to browser. All right, it's working for now. Basically, display flexes, they are side by side, right? After the display flex, it is going to have a flex direction of column, and they'll be back in column, as you can see. Great. Okay, what else is there? Let's say justify content center, and also give them some gap of maybe 10 pixels. Let's go back to check. Okay, where are they, by the way? Okay, here they are, because of this image. We are going to target this shortly, all right? Let me just zoom in back to the original size. Let's go back to Visual Studio Code. And firstly, what we are going to do is we are going to target this image because this is making our job tough. This doctor image is too big, right? So I'm going to target it. The class name for its parent div is banner graphic. So come here and I'll write banner graphic. Now inside banner graphic, there is an image, right? There is an image. Understand this. This is basically basic HTML and CSS here. So inside our banner content, banner graphic, there is an image, but there are two images. We want to target this last one, right? The doctor one. So I'll write last child, simple. Okay. Now for the last child, I'll give it a width of 800 pixels is enough for us, right? Let me save it. Let's go back to check. And yeah, it's much smaller and we are able to see things more clearly now. So, okay, so this is the ellipse image, this is the doctor image, and this is our banner content, which has this heading, subheading, and these buttons. Great. Let's go back to Visual Studio Code and let's continue with our banner content. I think we should also give it some padding. So I'll just introduce some padding here. Let's say for top and bottom 0, for right and left it will be 77 pixels. Hit save. Let's check. Alright, looks good, but the gap is too much. Let us use 8 pixels instead. Let's check again. Yeah, looks fine for now. Alright. Now, after this, our banner content, what is next is, of course, this banner heading that has a H2 tag inside. Let's target this one. So I will just copy and paste this. All right, banner heading has a H2 inside and we need to manipulate it. So I'll write font size of 52 pixels. Now, this is the shortest form to write this. I'll hit enter and there it is. Save it. Let's go to check it out. As you can see, the font size has been increased. Of course, this looks kind of, like jumbled because of these images. We are going to target them shortly. And of course, all of this will be resolved. I'll show you how. Let's go back to Visual Studio Code. And yeah, now after this, we're going to target our paragraph element, which is inside banner subheading. So let me just copy it. All right, so let me just write banner subheading has a paragraph inside. Give it a font size of 18 pixels, a font weight of 500, and we're going to give it a light gray color. I've already written it down, 5C, 5C, and 5, sorry, it's 5C, 5C, 5C. Yeah, let's save it, let's check. Yeah, a little bit of light grayish, I would say. Okay, let's go back to VS Code and let's see what else we need to target. Now, of course, after this banner subheading, we have these banner buttons, right? Let's target these banner buttons. So let me just copy their class quickly. And for our banner buttons, we are going to target them, give them a display of flex. Hit save. Let's see what is happening with them. Yeah, display flex. All right, nothing much. Let's give them some gap of, let's say, 30 pixels. Let's check it. That is too much. Maybe 28 would work here. 28. All right, this looks fine for now. And let's give them some margin. Okay, so I'll write a margin of 20 px from top, from right 0, from bottom 0, from left I want 10 pixels. Let's save and let's go back. And yeah, they look fine. Let's give them more styling. But we are initially targeting this div right now. We need to target these buttons specifically, right? So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to say in our banner buttons, there are button tags or button HTML elements, right? We need to target them. Great. Now we are going to give them some padding so that they look much better. 20 pixel top and bottom, 40 pixels right and left. And let's give them a border radius of 10 pixels. And of course, cursor pointer for buttons is always there. Let us save it. Let's go back to browser. And yeah, they are bigger and look much better. We're going to give them more styling, of course. Okay. Let's go back to Visual Studio Code. Now let's target each of these buttons. We have already given them classes. Let's start with this one. Banner appointment button. So for the banner appointment button, we are going to give it a color of blue one. So it's 174EB2 and then a background color of white. And we're going to give it a border of 1 pixels, a solid, and of course the same blue color. And this one. All right, great. Let me just save it. Let's go back to check it. And yeah, this looks okay. Let's go back. And then what else do we need to do? Okay, now next is this banner learn button. Let's target this one. Now inside the banner learn button, what are we going to do? Let's give it a color of this blue one, of course. Are you sure about the blue one? I mean, okay, let's first check. A background color is going to be white again for this. And of course, the border actually pretty much same as this. Let me save it. Let's go back to check. And they look both same. Okay, let's give this a blue color fully so that they look distinguishable, right? So I'll go back, and for this banner appointment button, I'll give it a color of white. No border for now, and the background color is going to be that blue one. Let me save it. Let's go back, and yeah, looks much better. All right. What else is there? Actually, we need to remove these borders for our buttons, and I don't want to do it again and again. So we are just going to go to our, what do you call it? Index.css. Let me see. Yeah. And I'm just going to specify this for every single element, remove its border. So border will be 0. Hit save. Let's go back. And as you can see, the border is automatically removed from everything, right? Makes our life easier while developing ReactJS apps or any front-end apps. Let's close this. Okay. Close the Explorer. So where were we? Okay. So banner learn button has been designed. Let's give it a hover class also. So I'll write dot banner learn button and hover. So what should be done when the user hovers over it? Let us see, go back to browser. So when you hover over this, the color should change to this blue, right? And the text maybe to white. Look, it'll look better, right? More interactive. A good user experience is important. You need to understand that. So I'll write a color of white and background color, that same blue. Hit save. Let's go back to check it. See, if I hover, as you can see, it looks much, much better. Okay, let's go back to VS Code. So we are done with our banner content div and all the divs inside it, the heading, subheading, and the buttons. Now it's time to target our images. That is the banner graphic. All right. So let us target this one. I'll take its class name by copying it and put it here. All right. So I'll give it a width of 100%. Okay. Let's check it. All right. Nothing much off now. Okay. Let's see. Now, firstly, as you saw earlier, we need this doctor in front of this ellipse image, right? So how are we going to do that? Of course, by using the position property in CSS. So I'm going to target this one, something like this. What I'm going to do is, let's first you target this ellipse. So I will write inside our banner graphic, we have an image, and okay, inside our banner graphic, we have an image tag, and I want to target its first child, the first image being ellipse. And in here, let's give it a width of 400 pixels. By the way, this one should be here, best CSS practices. Okay, great. So let us check if this is 400 pixels are enough. I think that's too small. Let me just change it to 600 or 500, let's say. In fact, let's go. Okay, for now it looks better. Now we need to take this doctor and put it in front of this ellipse so that it looks much good for the user. Let's go back to VS Code, and we are going to make this images, the doctor's image position, we will make it absolute, right? And for this, we need to make its parent div's image, what parent div's position should be relative. So its parent div is banner graphic. So I would give it a position of relative, something like this. And then I'm going to say from the left, give it something like, I don't know, minus 100 pixels maybe. It'll work for us. I'll show you. See here, and yeah, we can give it more. Let's bring this doctor somewhat here. I'll go back, let's say minus 150 pixels. Save again, go back, and a bit more can it be? So I don't know, 180 pixels. Save it, and yeah, I think it looks fine. So yeah, I think the banner looks good for now, right? We have this good hover effect. So yeah, that is it for this banner component. Now next up, we are going to basically build our next component, which is going to be services. So let's go back to Visual Studio Code. Let me just close this. Now we are in our app.js. That will be enough for this video. In the next video, we will build the services component. Now make sure to like this video, share it with your friends, and I will see you in the next one.